true news and reviews, we
Yeah.
have to get into the whole debacle with YK Osiris and Sukihana. By now, you've seen the video, if you heard something about it, where I guess YK Osiris went to kissing her in the mouth. I mean, she has a whole single about licking butt. He thought it was appropriate to take liberties with Miss Sukihana and kiss her on the mouth against her will. He has since apologized. But then Wack100 got involved. He was chiming in, giving his opinion like he tends to do when
You
things get
know,
viral.
of
What?
course, and we're the home of hip hop commentary. So you know what we do when we got,
Yeah,
your Wax and your Charleston Whites. We got to go over this. So
yeah.
what did Wax say, man? Let's get into exactly what Wax said. And I
Let's
think,
give some more context. Yeah. Wack actually was Meek Whip Mill defended YK Osiris. Then Wack 100 kind of got on YK Osiris, but people got on him because he manages Blueface. So we'll see, we'll get into all of that. Let's start
right?
from the
Yeah,
beginning.
like
Wack 100 is being labeled a hypocrite after calling out YK Osiris.
yeah,
His recent incident with Sukihana, as fans pointed out, that he manages Blueface, who has a history of domestic violence, as previously reported. Uh, a viral show called "Worth It" singer forcing a kiss on the Crew League basketball tournament in Atlanta this past weekend. That's the incident we just described. While some outraged fans called for YK Osiris to face legal repercussion for sexual assault, others like Meek Mill came to his defense, claiming he's a good kid who simply deserves a slap rather than being harshly punished. Wack 100, however, felt otherwise. Um,
no,
yeah, YK Osiris, I've been knowing you a while, but for this, you need your ass whooped. He wrote on Instagram, posted on Thursday, June 15th. Those men that
okay,
sat there and watched that were in arm's reach, y'all cowards as well. So he criticizing the people like Funny Marco that was sitting right next to Sukihana while this was going down. In his
okay,
caption, he added, "So what if a woman works at a strip club? So what if she has OnlyFans doing whatever? So what if she raps songs about how good something is? That gives no man the right to force themselves on any woman." And Meek Mill, if you ain't gonna check YK Osiris publicly, don't ask this woman to look the other way publicly. They make a few places for people like this: prison, ER, mortuary. There we have some receipts. Ugh. So when he was putting on the cape for Sukihana, people are reminding him that he manages Blueface,
yeah,
who goes through it with Chris Sean. Here's a quote. Bruh, you talking about yo, but managed Blueface who abused women, one person wrote. Someone else said, you always want to jump on things that don't concern you except for all the stuff Blueface got going on in the press. While a third added, but yet you can't G-check Blueface for doing his dirt. Yeah. How you feel about those
Wack
comments?
trying to get in the good graces of the public. He,
Yeah.
and a lot of guys do this. They'll just they try to ride the train of a sensitive situation from a woman, and they'll try to like over aggressively be on that point so
Yeah.
they could get
Like
that
that's a
attention from
female.
women.
That's
Yeah,
a
it's like
female, bro.
you just really doing all of this so women
Yeah.
can give you attention. You probably lack attention from women or something, but you would jump on something just to women to be like, yeah, you're a man. You're saying, they're that,
Yeah, yeah.
they'll get cheerleaders.
Another
You
term
trying to,
for that is uh, virtue signaling.
yeah.
You want people to look at you like you're a good guy because you're sticking up for Sukihana. That's what it,
Yeah.
it might have come off to some people as disingenuous. I don't know.
Hmm.
I don't know. I don't really know his intentions, but I know he is somebody that does cloud up off of like uh tension. You know what I'm saying? He finds
Yeah,
a way to put himself in a situation, whether he
right in
has
the
to
middle.
say something against somebody or threaten somebody with violence.
He
That's
must
just his
like he
style
getting
of
the bag.
content.
Yeah, like he
Yeah.
getting the bag from
Yeah,
doing
this is
this.
what he
Like
does. Anybody who doesn't know about Meek Mill's comments, let me maybe share a little bit. Meek Mill said, "Don't do this to him, please. He a good kid. Just slap him, and he gotta let you, I guess, let you something." This is written terribly. We need our young bulls tore down for mistakes. We don't need our young bulls tore down for mistakes. And his hypersexual era. I support Suki. Hold that shit down on some street shit. Wow. Uh, and then he said, "Y'all drawing a big line between men and women nowadays on social media. It's getting bad in the black community. All this internet superficial shaming, judging, gaslighting only hurt us people. And it's a lot of people who need strength, especially young black men. He might got a rumble Suki brother, anything, but this same internet tear each other down stuff. Suki can do what she wants. She feels violated, but let me mind my business." How you feel about Meek Mill's take on that? That's what Wack 100 is attacking.
he spoke his mind, you know. I mean,
Yeah,
speaking up for somebody he know. I mean,
yeah. I
we
mean,
got to think some people are going to be commenting genuinely. They really care about somebody. And then we're going to have people like Wack 100. It's going to be commenting out of business, advertisement, trying to get in the algorithm. So it's like, you know, it's like what's real, what's fake, you know?
yeah, it's hard to tell. I
Yeah.
don't. I know that people are gonna like try to tear down Meek Mill or whatever, but I don't feel like what he said was really all that
It
crazy.
wasn't
I
for
think
especially for Wack to be jumping out the window
Yeah,
like
jumping
that.
out, but he did get a lot of criticism online for that. It's not like Wack was the only person to criticize him, but I'm like, dang, I've heard Meek Mill kind of go off and say a lot of worse stuff. Oh, he also said, "And protect Suki. Osiris, you a DH, and we know what that means. Go back to church. Stop following heathens." uh, yeah, I think this is just about respecting women, getting consent. I know how we was raised, what we was raised seeing, what might fly in some places, in some circles, but nah, you can't do that. It's important for us to say that he was completely wrong. It don't matter about her
Yeah.
music. It don't matter about what she wear. You can't just try people like that. I
No,
don't
you
care
can't
what
do
she
that.
did in the past. They got some pictures that's surfacing online with her dancing on a little kid or whatever. I don't know about that. I'm just saying about this specific situation. If she feel violated, she feel violated. It's her body. So YK Osiris, I did appreciate that he apologized too. He took full accountability. He wasn't blaming her for anything. He said he feels embarrassed. I think that was a good move. And hopefully they can move past it. But this is something where Wack 100 should have probably just kept his mouth shut. They do make a good point that he manages Blueface, and Blueface has a lot of domestic violence stuff following him. What they might have forgotten is he also manages Game, who lost a court. He lost in court to a woman that
He ain't
alleged
lose
that
no
there was
money though.
some essay. You know what I'm saying? He didn't pay her, but he lost
He
in
ain't pay
court.
her.
She
Yeah.
made some allegations against him, and he failed to you know
Everything in Wack name.
everything. So all I'm trying to say is
He ain't never
he's
finna get
within
paid.
close proximity to some people who got some
Right.
dirt on their name when it come to getting a
But
little handsy with the women. So maybe this ain't a
exactly,
good
but
conversation to.
he just trying to that just shows you that it's just not real. He's like he's like a Charleston White. He trying to be a character in every situation so he can get his name up, you know.
Yeah, yeah,
You ain't
yeah,
got nothing to do with the situation. You just wanna act like you know everybody and you
yeah,
you know,
yeah. I don't I don't
it's
like it. I don't
crazy.
think it's a good thing. I don't you know me. I don't mind clout chasing. I don't mind little pocket watching. I don't mind people speaking on issues. I mean, we two shrewd dudes on YouTube discussing issues and giving
Two
cultural
shrewd dudes. I
commentary and
like
stuff.
that.
Yeah,
I have to
we're
switch
doing that,
that
but
up.
there's something
Two
there's
shrewd
something
dudes.
about when your name is in everything, cuz
That's
like
what I'm saying.
he Wack stay busy, man. It's like but we have no choice but to talk on it. When people speak on it, when Wax speak on something, people listen. So we gotta address
Cause
it.
he got a little sense. He just got too much sense. Some people just think they got too much damn sense
Yeah,
and they just do too much.
yeah,
And it's like,
and it's if you were standing on principles, people wouldn't be able to catch you on that. But when you're such a public figure and you got something to say about everybody else, when people see you making a contradiction like that, they're gonna point it out. Just like
Mhm.
guys who tell and they try to make gangster records. People are like, "Hey, you were just saying that you'll never do this, and then we looking at you doing that. We don't like that." It's the same thing with this. Don't try to act like you try some kind of champion for women when you around people that are accused of doing some, pretty low down stuff sometimes, and you don't really get on their ass like that. You know what I'm saying? You don't even disavow that.
Right.
You just turn the other way when it comes
Yeah,
to
there
stuff
was a
like
bad
that.
marketing play for Wack. He gonna
Yeah,
stay
kind
off.
of.
He gonna stay off subjects like this, but
What do you think
you'll
about
catch it.
YK Osiris? You think his career will bounce back from this?
I don't know. I ain't really hear of him like that, but that one song he made after that, I never really. So I don't know how he doing. It seemed like he be hanging around Drake and Meek Mill. So I don't know, but I can't tell if that's with your career. This ain't like sports. I can look at your stats and say, hey, look, yeah, you only average. Yeah, last year you averaged a dub. Now you averaging 3 points a game. Yeah, man, I don't think he going. I think he falling off. It's like you know, an incident can put you back in the charts.
You know what? At this point, he really needs to be a advocate for women, and
Win
really
award.
educating people on that. He needs to be the poster boy for that. That's the way to make this work. Change behavior moving forward. But if he comes out and be like, "Yo, I really learned from that," like ever since then, you feel me? I wanted to just educate my brothers and sisters because we wasn't raised right. We wasn't seeing the right thing. There's a lot of misogyny going on in hip hop right now. I want to be a counter to that. I think
Yeah,
that could work.
you think it could work?
Yeah, because I hope what Meek Mill said is true, that he's a good kid. He does seem like a good-hearted guy. I
Right,
don't think he
bro. I
knew he was
mean,
doing
listen.
something that bad.
Majority people are good kids, are good people, bro. Like, I don't know why y'all be thinking that we just got, people be influenced,
You
but
think the
everybody's a
majority of
good kid.
people are good kids though?
Yeah, I mean, when you're a kid, it's nothing you could do. You get influenced by times, and yeah, you can,
I don't know. I don't know. I used to feel like that. I don't
you
feel like
think
that so
kids are
much
just
anymore.
born bad, like
No,
evil or
no, no.
something?
I just think that the bad people got the good people outnumbered out here. You know what I'm saying? But I've always seen him to be kind of a jokey kind of guy. I don't know much about him, but
Right.
I it, you know, I'm going on 38 this year. He's probably in his 20s or something. I don't really want to come down on young dudes too hard. It's kind of like tighten up, jit. Feel me? Like you got to do better than that. But I don't want to act like it's time to just throw him away. I think he reacted the way he was supposed to. Sometimes these are teachable moments, and the way
Sometimes this
you
can be the
react to
best thing
something,
that
yeah,
ever happened to him.
yeah, the way that you react to something could really show your character more than how you act when you're having success. I like the way that he reacted. He could have said, he could have minimized it. He could have acted like he didn't do nothing wrong. He could have not
Yeah,
accepted guilt or anything like that. But he
yeah.
said that he reached out numerous times to apologize. I think that was the right thing. Does she have a right to still be mad and not want to accept his apology? You damn right. That's something that is his problem. When you violate somebody, I don't know what it takes to build that trust back or if the relationship is irretrievably broken. That's why K. Osiris's problem. I don't know what you have to do to make that right. I don't know how long that takes. That's on you, bro. I don't know if you know what I'm saying people gonna forgive you for that. That's the risk that you run when you do stuff like that. So let that be a lesson to you out there. keep your hands out these women, especially if you a young fly guy with influence like YK Osiris. There's a lot of people that'll let you probably do uh what you like
for a
with
couple of
consent, of
dollars.
course. You know what I'm saying?
For a
So
couple of
yeah,
dollars.
yeah, that's the best way to go if you wanna do stuff that's strange. You know what I'm saying?
True.
Other than that, you need to be super respectful because it's a new day and age. They'll get you canceled out here. You know, they bringing some stuff back up on Cosby right now too. You know, they got documentaries on Kelly. We heard about, so we brought up some other people. So this ain't the climate for that. So
You never been a climber, but hey, listen.
you okay? If you could say that, but we know that hip hop has come a long way when it comes to that. We watch videos where tops was getting taken off girls, or girls were getting touched, and guys was running away. Think about those old Dr. Dre and Snoop Dogg videos, So uh,
All
it's
right.
it's gotten better over time, but you got to change with the times. People evolve. Stuff that was kind of okay back then. I heard an old NWA song with MC Ren on it. He's talking about doing something with a 14-year-old, and that was on a song. Nowadays, that could never get okay. That would have never made it out of the studio, but he felt comfortable enough to say that back then. Times are different now. So,
All right. So
yeah,
yeah, man, we're gonna catch y'all in the next one. Let me
yeah.
know what y'all think.